Hey everyone, welcome to another kayaking video. This time we've come out for the day to Llandudno, somewhere relatively close to where we live, about sort of, I don't know, about 60 miles away, an hour and a half in the car. It's maybe not quite the nearest coast to us, but it's not far off, I wouldn't have thought. Barmouth is probably a little bit closer, but the roads aren't great to get to Barmouth. And my wife had never been here before. This place is quite familiar to me. I used to live not far from here, and I used to have a Saturday job at Comet. Everyone remember Comet, the electrical store? I used to have a Saturday job at Comet. A Saturday and Sunday job actually at Comet Llandudno. So yeah, I know this place relatively well, although I didn't do, I was a student at the time, so I didn't do a lot of the touristy stuff here, which we're going to do today. But so my wife is having a bit of a wander around town, looking at some of the shops, while I'm having a bit of a paddle. The tide's just about on its, well, the tide is on its way in. It's about probably an hour away from high tide, so it's going to come in a little bit more, probably another metre up the beach, I guess. It's a bit breezy today, so there's quite a bit of a chop on the water, which is interesting. But the good thing is it's an onshore breeze, so it's hard work paddling against it. But me just sat here now, like talking to you guys, the wind is, you know, taking me back to the beach, so that's reassuring at least. Anyway, I'm going to try and find a way to mount the camera somehow. I've got brought a clip with me today, so hopefully I can clip it to. Well, I'm going to either clip it to my my new PFD, or try and clip it somewhere to the boat. Well, probably more the bag on the front of the boat, and see if I can get some good shots of the bow going through the waves. Just bear with me a second. Just turn you off for a minute. Nope, I can't figure out a sensible way to put you on the boat. I am working on a boat mount for the front of the boat mount. I'm working on a camera mount for the front of the boat. I was hoping to have it ready for today, but I didn't have it quite ready. Some of the glue hasn't cured properly, so it's going to go mount under the strap in front of the bag, so you'll be able to get I'll be able to get some nice bow shots. I better get out of the way of this sailing boat, I think. So what I'm going to try is clipping you into the pocket, this pocket here, of my PFD. I normally put this float thing, this thing, in my pocket, but it tends to slip as I go along. So hopefully this clip will be a little bit more stable and get some decent footage. And then yeah, next time hopefully I go out, I'll have the bow mount fitted, so I can get some other shots. Try and get some footage of the bow going through these waves before I hit the beach. So I got the skeg on. Obviously this boat does not perform well without the skeg. Without a skeg anyway. But it doesn't cut through these waves. It kind of slaps a little bit on the top of them, but that may be just because I need a bit more weight on the front. But I can make progress. I actually think the float in the pocket is a better solution than this clip. The clip is also still slipping. So I'm going to paddle a bit out to sea, so that I've got time before the wind takes me to the beach, and then I'll swap the camera mount over to the float mount, so and put it in my pocket like I have done in the previous videos. Right, that should be enough. Okay, let's try again, see if this footage is any better. I'll bring the bag. Hopefully, well, the thing is I don't want to bring the bag too far back because I want the weight of the bag to help me with the bow, because the bow does tend to slap across the waves, as you'll see. Let's go out to this green boy and round it. It's probably marking like hazard or something, but let's see how it performs going side on to the waist. I obviously have to favour paddling to one side a little bit because the waves are trying to turn me around to the right. The wind has dropped a little bit actually from when I first set out, so it's a little easier than it was. I have been out like already about 45 minutes before I started filming. Oh, got wet then. try and put the bag a bit further up the bow. Ooh, that was a close stuff come to tipping out. We're getting quite a bit of water in the boat now. I didn't bring I need to sort myself out a bailing sponge or something. That's in my coat. So I do wonder if I need to have this boat slightly higher PSI for the sea. I run it at 10 PSI. The instructions say 10 to 12 or 8 to 12, can't remember. Anyway, maximum of 12. But I can feel it, particularly because I'm sat with my back facing the incoming waves, which you can hopefully see. So I'm sat with my back facing the incoming waves. I can feel it flex under my seat basically when the waves hit it. I wonder if a little bit more PSI, another like maybe up to 11. You know, turn it up to 11 as we learned in the 80s is best. So yeah, I wonder if that'll stop it flexing a little bit. I mean, also I could just lose weight. That might help. Anyway, so how does it handle in the sea? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty choppy today. I probably, like, if I lived close to the sea, I probably wouldn't have come out today because it's a bit too choppy to do much in terms of exploring. I tried to go to the pier to start off with, but it was quite easy to get to the pier, but it was really choppy when it was up there. Actually, it's a little better now, but I think probably had my chance to get to the pier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paddle a bit further up this beach. Up the beach to the end of the beach basically, and then I'm going to head back to where my wife is going to meet me a bit later on, and then we're going to do some more touristy things in Llandudno.